Greetings! Today we're looking at these guys. That's the Steelseries Arctis 7 Plus, which is a gaming headset naturally, but you can also use it for various other things. Super quick just go through, because these are actually part of the daily drivers depending on where I am. Very soft cushions. They not the leathery, imitative, pretend leather that some uses, which is really comfortable, but it can get warmer. This is probably better for that, but naturally anything that you have around your ears in a long time, during a long time, will get you warm. The band here is super soft and it's very nice. You won't get any of those if you're having a non-hairdo. You won't get any buckles, any dents in your skull. Looking at, here's the antenna, not the antenna, but at least the microphone, which is easily adjustable to what you need, and you can put it back in there, which is really good. So there's multiple uses. I mean, you can see that, but it looks like a fish. They are really bendy and it feels solid. They're plasticky, not any metal kind of here. Here you have metal. But they feel robust and yeah, just very good and average. You can go through the ports that we have here. So on off, you have the, let's see, yeah, this is the here like the transparency level, and I'll get back to that later on. You also have the volume here, on off microphone, and various inputs for sound. They actually use, because they work with PlayStation, use one of these dongles that you put in there, so it's instantly paired with this as soon as you fire them up, which is so good, because you can just put them in the cell phone, in the PlayStation computer, whatnot, and they will just work instantly, which is so good. Thing for anyone who saw the Razer headphones, where I mentioned that there was no place for this thing. You charge this by USB-C, and you can use the USB-C placement for that, and you won't lose the dongle. I'm not even sure if that is intended, but it works supremely well, especially when you travel. While the Razer ones, you had to detach the microphone and put it there, and the microphone is naturally, it was much larger, like this size, so it would be harder to lose it. But if you lose this, then you're like, yeah, it's kind of not really good. A negative thing with these guys is that as you have everything in the back here, it's really good for just adjusting, where they are. But if you ever lean back towards something, let's say you're doing a lot of work from a sofa or like lying down, which is like not good for your back, but a lot of the people do that with a laptop, including myself. So then this will hit whatever you have behind your head, and the transparency level will be super loud, and actually got feedback once. The same with the mute button. I don't know how many times I accidentally muted myself during calls and changed the volume as well. A mute has been the most annoying. I said a lot of interesting stuff in the meeting, and people go like, "Sorry, man, you're muted." And then figuring out that this is actually the button that muted me, so it's not like on the call on the computer. So I gotten used to it now, but at first it was kind of not really that great. So this one here, I always have that to off, because there's no reason for transparency with these kind of headphones, I would say. I mean, naturally, if you use them in an environment, in an office, and you talk to people, but then I kind of like want to take them off, because it's kind of rude to have the hell. And that goes for everybody who's sitting in the emergency row or any other place in a plane. When the flight attendants are doing the safety demonstration, they say, please take your earphones out. Even though if you have full transparency, which no one has on, but you claim you have it, you should always at least remove one, just to be respectful towards the people at work. It's kind of an a-hole move. So I've actually checked what name they have, because that's a good thing to have if you're gonna talk about them. Then again, it's gonna be in the text. So it's the Steelseries Arctis 7P Plus. And they do not have Bluetooth. They only use this one, the 2.4 gigahertz network. So going back, just to summarize everything, great build quality, good sound, not getting any complaints when using it, Every time I ask people, can you hear me? They say, I hear you perfectly. Super easy to switch in between units, just moving to cell phone, to computer, to laptop, whatnot, on the go. If this is a feature or not, who knows? Super smart to have it there. The retractable microphone makes them easy to travel with. Wearing them outside office, home environment, you still look like kind of a schmuck with them. But I mean, that's the thing with any gaming headset. They're sturdy, they're comfortable, battery levels, which I think is really, really good. If you compare them to the ones that I also have a HyperX headset, and since I started using the HyperX headset out of the box, and I've used that a lot, it still says 90% charged when I turn them on, and they have amazing battery capacity. These guys are not having the same, but they're really, really, really good anyway, so it's not a problem at all. I would say over a year I haven't charged them that many times, to be honest. One thing that is slightly annoying is that here, where you also start them up, there will be a color scheme of what you are doing, and yellow is like, I think it's pairing now or something. I can't remember, to be all honest, but it's green and red and stuff, and you probably understand those colors. The problem is when you charge it and when you put it in the socket, they will go from blinking yellow to blinking green, and they never stop at a solid green. So far, I've never, this might be a me problem more than anything else, so far I've never understood if I fully charged them. Never, not one time. But they've been in there in the socket for hours and hours, something, and they should be good, and also they last for a very long time, just as I mentioned. So even if they were only 50% charged, they still, I mean, I wouldn't know the difference. So that's not an issue at all. But it's just like, I wish there could be some sort of a, I don't know, color, or I don't know, someone come and tap on the shoulder, they're charged now. But that's not happening for me, at least, and that might be a user thing more than anything else. Overall, really, really good headset. A little bit on the expensive side. I mean, anything that is wireless is usually more expensive, especially if they have great build quality. But I recommend this any day of the week, and you should definitely check them out if this is something that you're in the market for. You guys, thank you for watching this video, and as I always say, you should always look at watch someone's videos that actually knows more what they're talking about. I'm very average user, but anyways, thanks for watching. Watch some other more interesting movies, and you have a great day.